Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're welcome to our very special Monday edition. My name is Dr. Seko. I'll be hosting this call tonight with my very co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, just a shout out to the entire Bitcoin world nation. We have just hit the 100th capacity, meaning this room is now going to upgrade. We have been waiting for this. We have just hit the 100 capacity, meaning there are some people waiting out there. So if you're on this call this very moment, blessed and lucky are you to be in before the space packed up. So I want you to sit back tight, don't wink so that someone else will not take your slots. We are going right into the presentation. My name is Dr. Seko. With me here is our very great business partner, friend, father, committed leader, passionate leader in person of Magic Malaysia is my co-host tonight. I also have another great leader in person of Mr. Achiever. He is my co-host tonight. I also have another great leader all the way from Cameroon in person of Blaze Barn. These are my co-hosts tonight, and I can assure you we are going to have a swell time together. So co-hosts, admit those who are still trying to come in whenever there is an opening. But for your information, the room has been packed out. All right, I'm super, super excited. We pray for this, we yearn for this, and God is surprising us by the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, you should now understand where we are headed to, where we started. We started with just 10, 20 people. Today, we are packing out our room. We are going to the 500 capacity to 1,000 capacity to 5,000 capacity, courtesy of everyone on this call tonight. I'm super, super excited. So once again, you're welcome to Bitcoin World. This is the people's club. This is the people's place. This is the people's dream. Bitcoin World built by the people, for the people, turning community into Bitcoin world. That is what every one of us on this community represents. So now I would like to officially introduce to us what Bitcoin world is all about. Bitcoin world is not just a platform. Like I said earlier on, it is a movement built for the people, built for you and I, built for your long-awaited desired platform. This is home for every one of us on this call tonight. Founded by Bitcoin believers, we are creating a global ecosystem where communities come together to earn, grow, and succeed in Bitcoin as one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the people's plan. I tell you, time will not permit me. I want to quickly dive into what bettered Bitcoin world. Why is Bitcoin world totally different? Why you must stick here? Why you must focus here? Why you must call anyone that cares to listen to you without being moved by their action or their inaction? Be focused and be dedicated to what you have come to see, what you have come to understand about Bitcoin world. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin world is not another business. Bitcoin world is it's one of the most newest and bettered God-given opportunity for us at such a time in 2026, because this timing is very, very key. I tell people, for you to win in life is when you are in at the right time. Timing is very, very important in every human history, in every man's or woman's journey to success. Your timing is very, very key. And I want to tell everyone here, congratulations, because you came into Bitcoin world at the right timing. This is what the people have always yearned for. This is what the people have always prayed for. After all the bad and weekend experience that we have had in the past, people will always sit down and say, how I wish we will have such an opportunity. Today, that opportunity has come, where we are combining decentralized system with scalable ecosystem expansion. We are shifting the power. We are shifting the power back to individuals, enabling anyone to participate in the future of Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our joy. This is our excitement. This is our hope that, yes, we are the ones being positioned to shift back that lost power back to individuals, enabling anyone to participate in the future of Bitcoin. Meaning, here we don't segregate. Here we don't say, oh, you must have XYZ for you to be able to participate in this space, because this is a platform that accommodates anyone, everyone, independent of your capacity, independent of your status, independent of your current state in the society. This is where community becomes opportunity. This is where people grow together. This is the people's plan, ladies and gentlemen. This is that plan that you have always desired. Someone may ask Dr. Seko, you talked about Bitcoin. How do I play into this Bitcoin? How can I take advantage of this thing called Bitcoin? There are three key ways, ladies and gentlemen, that we have identified. And I tell people, if you miss these three key ways of getting Bitcoin, you will always go accidental. You will always be taken by surprise. You can easily be scammed. These are three key fundamental ways you can get Bitcoin today around the world. The first one is mining Bitcoin, which, like we said there, it requires expensive equipment and high electricity costs for you to be able to play in that space. Very, very expensive. And with the economic situation today, it's not something that you will call your friend, your next neighbor to just venture into, because it's too expensive. That's why I tell people today, it's institutions and corporations and governments of the day that has this space, covered. They are mining and making Bitcoin from there based on the volume of their financial capacity, which every one of us as individual cannot really venture into. Like even today, people come to you and they tell you, oh, we have a mining machine, give us whatever you have, we mine for you. They are all just lying to you, because there is nothing like that. They will just scam you at the end of the day. The second way we have identified is buying Bitcoin. Very, very common among all men, independent of your capacity. Meaning, even while on this call, you can decide to buy Bitcoin. You can decide to trade on Bitcoin. But like we said, there is very risky, as prices fluctuate and losses can happen any second. If there is anything men detest, is loss. Men will always celebrate gain. So imagine yourself finding yourself in a space where you are full of regrets because of what you have just lost. Now, in Bitcoin world, we don't want you to find yourself in that space. That's why we identified the three key ways and brought out the key way among the three that we will recommend to you. We are not your financial advisors. We are only advising you that in these three key ways to get Bitcoin, what we have identified is what we call earning Bitcoin, because it's the smartest way to get it. And Bitcoin World has made it what? Simple, fast, and cost-effective. It has made it very cost-effective. So I want you to sit back tight as I take you step by step how you can relate, how you can grow by this simple way of getting Bitcoin seamlessly, without any hiccups, without any issue. Earning Bitcoin is the smartest way today for you to earn Bitcoin. And we in Bitcoin world, we have identified that way. And it is the smartest way to get it. Like we said, we did not just, identify a way, we also found out a channel, a more transparent channel. We call it the king of smart contracts. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everyone on this call tonight, you might have come by smart contracts in the past. Even till date, most of us have done different projects that introduce and exposes us to smart contracts. And we have had different experience, bitter experience, untold experience, surprising experience. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I want to introduce you to the king of smart contracts, well identified by Bitcoin World, a groundbreaking evolution in the smart contract space, introducing a powerful, continuous Bitcoin earning matrix system designed for true scalability, automation, and long-term opportunity. This is the people's plan. This is what we have always desired. As far as the blockchain is concerned, as far as the smart contract space is concerned, we have identified the most transparent smart contract ever seen in the space. And those who are already in this system can attest to that fact, out of this experience, that it has been a real life experience for them. And as we make progress on this presentation, you are going to be hearing those testimonials at the end of this presentation. A very unique system that works for you, a ready-made growth system, a people-powered network, a smart distribution engine. That is what Bitcoin Wealth has designed for every one of us, a system designed for the people. At the core of Bitcoin Wealth, he is a next generation smart contract, ladies and gentlemen. Matrix distribution engine system, built to deliver fair, transparent, and fully automated participation. Everything in this system is fully automated. There are no half measures. There are no semi-automation. That's why I always tell people, whenever I'm presenting, I want to lay emphasis on every word that we have always outlined in our presentation, because every word here represents the coded command in Bitcoin World. Unlike your traditional network models, where users simply buy into levels, this system, the Bitcoin World system, introduces a new structure of progression, dimensional progression, and distribution, a more dynamic, sustainable, and aligned with collective growth. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever I come here, I want to lay emphasis here, because this is what has been lagging. This is what we have suffered in the past. The lack of collective growth. Systems are created to create enmity among ourselves, even though you walk into the system in a good will. Why? The way and manner that system has been structured. That's why I tell people, whenever you want to engage any system, ask what are the holding structures of that system. Any system without the structure, you are in the wrong place at the right time. That's why we said there, sustainable and aligned with collective growth. This is one of the key structures in Bitcoin World. We introduce a more, system that helps and encourage collective growth, meaning every one of us in this system, we are all connected, leaving no one out, independent of where you're joining us from all around the world, whether you speak English or you don't speak English, whether you speak French or you don't speak French, whatever language you speak, this system unites us as one. This system connects us as one. This system integrates us, meaning there is no dull moment in Bitcoin World. Ladies and gentlemen, now permit me to quickly, without taking much of our time, go introduce you to the powerful people-driven futures. Built. These are the holding pillars of Bitcoin World. This is what makes us different. This is what we are proud of. This is what we have come to represent. This is what we can take to the ends of the earth without holding back at any point in time. Even in the middle of the night, we can stand boldly and say, yes, indeed, we have found the people's plan in a system called Bitcoin World. Like we said, outlined here in these people's driven futures, the number one future here is a fully decentralized system. We meant what we said. It is a fully decentralized system. Yes, you might have heard about decentralized system. In here, there are no holding backs. There are no half measures. As we make progress in this presentation, you will understand why we lay that emphasis. Fully checked and deployed. Fully automated execution. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no times that you say, hold on for developers to come and execute this for the system. Everything has been fully automated and what? Deployed as far as Bitcoin Wealth is concerned. Transparent smart contract, like I told you about the king of smart contract earlier on. This is where we came with that word king of smart contract, because we have the most transparent smart contract. Anyone, wherever you are joining us from, the moment you know your way within the blockchain, you can interact with this contract and come back to tell anyone that invited you and said, how did you people come about this, such a transparent smart contract? I've never seen it in my past 2 decades in this space. This is where you find it in Bitcoin world. Auto spill over mechanism. People tell you, oh, we have system that spills. In this place, with Bitcoin world, I've never seen such an auto spill mechanism, up, down, down, left, right, center, leaving no one out, feeding from your left to right, up and down. That's the power behind the spilling mechanism in Bitcoin world. Unlimited recycles and re-entries, ladies and gentlemen. Unlimited recycles and re-entries. That is the order of the day in Bitcoin world. So if you are coming in for the first time, you have just entered the people's community where everything here is unlimited. Entrance are happening in every split seconds. Those of you that have been in our WhatsApp group, you see most of the time Magic, go to the blockchain, capture transactions and drop. These are happening in split seconds. Instant transactions, no withdrawal charges, no hidden charges, no admin control, no owner control, ladies and gentlemen. The very day you step into Bitcoin world, you have just created an imaginary system that has been in your spirit, but today has come to bear. The very day you step into Bitcoin world, you have just owned your company. You have just owned your system. You are the CEO of your business. You are the admin of your business. Everything you can ever think of for a system owner, you have become it in Bitcoin world. No company dependency. There is no company here. Every one of us are partakers like each other. That's why I tell people in Bitcoin world, there's nothing like, oh, these are the team that came up with the idea. If you said you are the team that came up with the idea and you fail to do nothing, you get nothing. And someone that just walked past and heard about Bitcoin world, he took advantage of that information. He can become the next 61 Bitcoin holder in no distant time. That is the kind of system I'm here to introduce to you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Immutable blockchain code. Immutable blockchain code. Everything in this system has been fully coded without leaving out any aspects behind. Unlimited earning potentials. Ladies and gentlemen, in here, you desire what you want to earn at every given count. You desire, not even your upline, not even your friend or your mother, your sister or whoever. The very day you step in, you desire what you want to be making on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, on hourly basis. Self-sustained reward cycle. This system is well self-crafted. It sustains itself. That's why, sometimes people say, oh, Dr. Seco, I discovered that, oh, it's more or less a crowd-funded system. So if people stop coming in, the system no longer works. I say, no, you are thinking with the old matrix system. What Bitcoin world has designed is the first ever hard code command matrix in the world. Nobody has ever come by it. That's why we are proud of it. That's why we are confident and are bold of it, because we have seen what has been lagging in the past systems. Self-sustained reward cycle, no human interference, code-based fair distribution, anti-manipulation mechanism. This is another huge pillar, future in this system. Anti-manipulation mechanism. No one can manipulate. No developer's privilege can plays out, because everything in this system has been fully relinquished. Real-time dashboard updates. You can attest to that fact, most of you that are already in the system. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can only understand what Dr. Seco is saying when you are in the system. But so long you are still outside, everything I've been saying will still be sounding rocket science. So like I tell people, it's the simplest and most friendly system you can ever engage in the 21st century. So if you have not yet engaged, while you're on this call, chat up whoever invited you. Tell him, please, give me your link. I want to experience the system. And it costs you nothing by experiencing the system. When we get there, you will see and you come to understand why I said it will cost you practically nothing. Counting where we all are coming from. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, having said all I've said, now permit me to introduce to you the system that never stopped paying Bitcoin. This is the joker of the day. This is the king of this system. Here, like we said, you start with just 0.001 BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what will ever leave your pocket for life. This is what you will only use to engage this system for life. You will never have any cost to put in a dime outside 0.001 BTC. And with this system has been designed to deliver to your credit, to deliver to your dreams, over 61 Bitcoin. Someone may ask Dr. Seiko, how possible? Sit back tight and wait for the second part of my presentation, and you will understand what we meant by that. Like we said here, your entering unlocks a community-driven system built for what? Continuous growth. I want you to mark this word, continuous growth. This is what makes us unique. This is what makes it the people's plan. Because if there's anything that will never cease in the human race is human growth. And that is what makes this system unique. So if you come into Bitcoin world and you're not thinking of growth, then you are at the wrong place. So the moment you step into Bitcoin world, growth becomes your watchword. Growth becomes your singing song. And that is what we represent. So everyone in Bitcoin world continuously grow non-stop. And if there is anything that is inevitable in life, is what? Growth. That's what makes it the people's plan. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I will invite in the second speaker that will take us on the second segment of this presentation, I want to quickly run you through our VAL Unity Matrix engine. This is the engine that makes this system unique. This is the engine that is patented for Bitcoin world. No one else out there. So even somebody tell you we have something like Bitcoin world, it can never be Bitcoin world because we are totally unique and different. We are not one of those systems. Like we said, now we introduce our breakthrough system, the VAL Unity, our matrix engine, a new way for everyone to earn Bitcoin through a fully automated structure. Ladies and gentlemen, remember when I was talking earlier on, I said structure is the key ingredient as far as Bitcoin wealth is concerned. We have now offered to you a fully automated structure. VAL Unity unite us as one, creating the shared reward and collective power and a future that lasts. So we are always super excited to have you on our call as we offer you that future that will give you that your dreamland, that your dream property, that your dream car, that your dream, vacation, that you can only get in Bitcoin world. Why? We don't make promises here. Reality speaks more than promises. So come and find yourself in the real truth about maximizing and leveraging on your network. Thank you so much for listening. At this point, I want us with our emojis as we celebrate the second speaker in person of Magic Malaysia to take us on the second segment of this presentation while we enjoy every other co-host along the line. Over to you, Magic. Thank you so much, everyone, and God bless you.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Seiko. What a powerful inspiration from you. Yeah. All right. Good evening and greetings to everyone. This is Magic from Malaysia. I see a lot of great leaders in the room tonight. Leadership Benjamin Paramjoti, Leadership Mr. Chiva, Leadership Blaze Pan, Leadership Captain Vera, Leadership Labo. I can't mention all the names, right? I have always enjoyed the session with everyone. Yeah. Time now is about 1:30 past midnight. Yeah. Malaysia time. Today I'm going to do slightly differently. Just allow me 5 minutes to go through with you how it looks like in the blockchain. Yeah. All right. I'm going to share my screen on the blockchain. How people are receiving money here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, 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 Magic.
Yes. Okay. We have the screen here. Let me get this. All right. Well, I want to get this item here. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is how it looks like here. Let me get this item away. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, this is how transactions are registered. Yeah, 1 minute ago, someone came in and someone received. See, the entry is 0.001. The recipient also received 0.001. For tonight's current price, the value 0.001 is around 63.89. Yeah, 63.89. Meaning to say 1 BTC currently is $63,890, right? The current at this moment, yeah, this is live. So look at this, yeah. If you look at this 12 minutes ago, right? This in, that means someone registered here, and out, someone received double the amount, right? This is 200%. That means someone you sign up, join with 0.001, someone in your team receives 0.002. Yeah. So there is a doubling effect in the program. Later on, the third speaker will share with you, yeah, how that doubling takes place. Yeah. See, another one, just a few minutes, 21 minutes, right? Um, how nice if this is your wallet. Yes, suddenly $127 drop into your wallet. Yeah, it's the same transaction here. The transaction hash, yeah, okay, 2229, 2229. One is in, the other one is out, right? So we can click and see the details. Yeah, we can click and see the details. But let's scroll down a little bit more. Um, let's see. This one. Okay, this is about 1 hour ago, right? Someone came in with 63.89, right? In. This is in. And someone received 400%, right? This is in slot 3. Just now, this one is in slot 2, double, right? In slot 3, it's not triple, it's quadruple, right? 400%, yeah? So let me go through with you, yeah? This one. Congratulations to the recipient if you're in the room. So I'll just go through this. All right, this is how it looks like. Let it run. Okay. These are all very recent entries. Okay, you can see from here the transaction. Someone joined with the ID number 10882, yeah, sponsored by 10813. This is 10,813, right? So we have only actually joined this program for about 106 days. 106 days, yeah. And the registration crossed 10,000, yeah. So, okay, there are altogether 14 positions. And this, in this case, it occupies position number 5, right? Position number 5 triggers an upgrade. It is in numerical order, yeah. In a matrix, it has got 14 position, right? But it will be fill up position 1, after that position 2, then position 3, position 4, position 5, and so forth. Position 3 is 100% payment to you. Position 6 is 100% payment to you. Position 8 and 9 also 100%, 100%. Position 11 and 12 also 100%, 100%. So total in one matrix, you get 600%. And position 4 and 5 would trigger an upgrade, auto upgrade. That means this is in your favor, right? So this ID here, 10813, is now upgraded to the next higher slot. So it is 10813 now in slot 2, yeah. When he received income later on, it will be double, yeah, 0.002. That's where you see the $127. Now, it triggers, it occupies position number 5 of ID 9274. Therefore, 9274 now is further upgrade to 400%, right? 9274 further upgrade, and it occupy in slot 3, yeah, the matrix of 8728. It occupies spot number 1, and therefore it goes to the first upline to occupy a position in 8183. And in 8183, boom, wow, he has occupied 9 times. 9 times, brothers and sisters. Just now you see, I mentioned to you, position 3 is payment, position 6 is payment, position 8 and 9 also payment. That means this particular ID 8183 has received 400% in position 3, position 6, 400%. Then position 8, position 9 is received 1,600% in this case. And this is 400%. Yeah, that means someone joined at $65. This person is receiving about $130. Look at this person. He may be surprised with his wallet. Right. I just click in and have a look. Yeah, this is all transparent. Yeah. So if we look at the transaction here, one moment, allow it to load. I have got very heavy stuff here. It's not loading yet. Do I see that? One moment, yeah. Let it load one more time. Yes. See, this is where is it? No, okay, this is a token transfer transaction. Yes, there it is. 31 minutes ago. Wow, he's receiving 2 times. Again, 1 hour ago, he received this amount, 255. 2 hours ago, received this. 2 hours, this person is receiving so many times. Within 2 hours, look at this, right? He received 0.004, which is $255, and then received again 2 hours ago, 127, and then receive again 255, and receive again 127. This is nearly $1,000 within 2 hours, right? And 6 hours ago is receiving money. Crazy. So the wallet balance has got 1,300 here, yeah. So this is what is happening. There is no deduction, yeah. It's pure full, right? When a person join, it's only 0.001. Nobody will join with anything more than 0.001. But it may trigger an auto upgrade and resulting in you receiving 200% in slot 2, resulting in you receiving 400% in slot 3, which is $255 here. It can result in slot 4, which is $500 over. It can result in slot 5, which is $1,000 over. And it can result in slot 6, it becomes $2,000 over. Each time it land in your pay position, right, in the 14 position matrix. Yeah. So this is how this smart contract function. I stopped the screen for a while. Yeah. Right. This is a quick illustration. I've spent about 10 minutes. Of course, to see how the 14th position in each slot. Yeah. Today, I just like to share with everyone, yeah, mathematics, yeah. All right. This is a program with 12 slots. 12 slots, yeah. I just want to share mathematically. Let me pull out the screen somewhere. Okay. Let me share the screen a little bit. Where is it? Okay, this one. I'm going to share mathematics only. Just mathematics, yeah, bear with me. Okay, this is not updated. It's somewhere in last update is 24th of July. I could have updated just now. Yeah. Okay, there are 12 slots altogether. Each slot double in value. Double in value. You don't have to come out with extra money, yeah. But the income that you're receiving double in value. A person joined, only with 0.001 here, and the value of joining is about $63, $64. That's all. One time only. No more additional money required. Yeah. But the income they're going to receive can be 128, can be 256, can be 512, can be 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, all the way until 130,000. Right? Nobody will join your network with 130,000 US dollars. Just because they join at $64, it triggers some upgrade, a series of upgrade, resulting your wallet receiving 131,000, resulting your wallet receiving 65,000. Now, this is the system inside the program. Now, I would like to share the mathematics here, yeah, the mathematics. Um, it is over 12 slots, slot 1 to slot 12 here, slot 1 to slot 12, yeah? So imagine the doubling effect mathematically. Imagine you and your family have one house today, one house, family house. Imagine 1 year later, right? Your family managed to double the asset to become two houses. Okay, now you have two houses. And then in another year, your family managed to double the asset. It becomes four houses. And then it becomes eight houses, double again. Then 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 512, 1024, and 2048. This is the magical number, right? 2048. When that is over 12 years, if your family keep doubling every year, your asset, yeah, your asset, yeah, your house. What I have just shared with you is mathematics. Mathematics, yeah. Now, the doubling effect over 12 series is not times 12, it's 2048 times. Starting with one house, it becomes 2048 houses. Brothers and sisters, this number is not small, right? Even a five-star hotel only have about 500 rooms. Can you imagine? Have you come across anyone with one house, right? Over 12 years become 2048 houses. You'll be covering a suburb, right? And the entire suburb, perhaps. So in this program, we didn't start with one Bitcoin. If you start with one Bitcoin, no, it's not likely. One Bitcoin will cost $65,000 to start. We start with, we join with only 0.001, not $65,000, but around $65 only. Only $65. And as you progress, you enroll people, all the people will join with only about $64, $65. Can you imagine when you complete the 12 slots, your income is 61 Bitcoin, 61.34 Bitcoin. And this can repeat again and again, unlimited times of 61 Bitcoin. The value of 61 Bitcoin today is around 3.6 million. But nobody joined with 3.6 million. They only joined with about $65, right? So this is mathematics that I have shared. And I wish everyone success, right? In accumulating a lot of Bitcoins from this program. I have spent about 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let me stop sharing here. Uh, right. With that, thank you very much for joining us in this Zoom. Our next great speaker from Singapore. He is very, very experienced in Matrix. He has also great experience in crypto, right? An early adopter of crypto. He will be here to share with everyone on how the hard code command matrix function that will benefit all of you. All right, you will, I mean, with $65, yeah, you may or may not be so fast to make 61 Bitcoin. But what if you make only one Bitcoin? You don't have to go to slot 12. Slot 8 itself, you will already make one Bitcoin. From $65, you have made 65,000. One Bitcoin, right? Do you want to know that how you're going to do it? Right, let's put our hands together and welcome our leadership from Singapore, Captain Vera. Captain Vera, the mic to you, Captain Vera.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
thank
very
you,
much.
thank you, Siku. My voice loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Captain Vera from Singapore tonight. All right, so it's a very great explanation and presentation from Dr. Seko and Magic Malaysia. Very glad you guys did a very fantastic job. Okay, let me share my screen. One moment. Okay, can see my screen, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the system that never stop paying Bitcoin start with just 0.001 BTC. All right, it is only going to cost you about $62 to $65 today's rate. You can check with the exchange rate how much is the rate for the 0.001. Only one time, guys. Only one time you're going to pay for the system to buy the engine. All right, what is the engine? We call it Wow Unity Matrix Engine. Since 2024, Bitcoin Belt has been building a strong foundation in the digital economy, creating a real opportunity for the people worldwide. Now we are introducing our breakthrough system, Wow Unity, our matrix engine, a new way for everyone to earn Bitcoin through a fully automated structure. All right. So this is the diagram. When you buy the engine, you can see inside your dashboard. So everybody will get this diagram. Okay. The first thing you need to do is, if you see every column has a different color code. Okay. What is the color code? We call it as a hard code command matrix program. All right. Everything is hard coded. You just follow the hardcore system. You can collect Bitcoin unlimited. No need to buy, no need to mining. Just follow the hardcore system. The first thing is what you have to do is fill up the green position. So in order to fill up the green position, you have to use your own sponsor link. There is no any other way to fill up this position. You have to use your direct sponsor to fill up these two position. Once you fill up these two position, you will be able to receive spillover from the upline or downline. This is how the metrics start to work. Okay, once you complete the first one, if you look at it closely, every column has been numberized also. What does mean? The placement follow the numeric order. Because this is not a binary, you have to be very, very careful. Don't think this as a binary plan. This is a matrix program. So the placement will place according the numeric order. No matter it is sponsored by you or spillover from the upline or downline, the placement will take place as a numeric order. If you look at it, what is the meaning of the green color? Green color means it will be fill up your upline diagram. All right. If you look at it, there are also a golden brown color diagram. What does it mean? Meaning this is your pay position. Whoever come and fill up this position, which is number 3, number 6, number 8, number 9, 11, 12. All these position, whenever people fill up, it can be your direct sponsor or it can be a spillover from the upline or downline. So whenever they fill up this 6 position, you will get paid. And the payment is 100% payment, guys. There is no 60, 40, or 80-20, nothing. You are receiving 100% payment. So that's the beauty of the program. And another big blessing on Bitcoin Wealth, every one of us we are enjoying today is you guys don't have to pay for the next slot upgradation because the system itself upgrade for you guys. Whenever somebody come and fill up your position 4 and 5, all right, these have to be complete 4 and 5 together. All right, so somebody will maybe join today in position 4, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, somebody when complete the position 5, you get upgrade to the higher slot automatically. You don't have to pay for it. If anybody did a matrix program before this, you know about this, correct? Every time whenever we make money out of our matrix, previous matrix, we can't immediately spend the money or withdraw the money because we need the money, because we need to buy the next slot, higher slot. And the next slot costs you double the money from the previous amount, correct? Over here, you guys don't have to worry about this, not only in the slot 1, guys. all the way up to slot 12. You don't have to buy any slot. That's why just now we mentioned, you're only going to pay one-time payment, 0.001 BTC, which is only cost about 60 to $65 USD. All right. Only one time you're going to pay. After that, only thing you have to do is keep sponsoring people to your sponsor link, and you will make a lot of income, unlimited income, and the payment is 100% BTC, guys. So there is no any other coin, BTC. All right. If you look at it, position number 7, 10, 13 is in a light green color. So what does it mean? Whenever people come and fill up this position, this position will fill up your downlines diagram. All right. So example, when somebody come and fill up the 7th position, it will fill up your first downlines diagram. All right. When somebody come and fill up the 10th position, it will fill up your second downlines diagram. When somebody fill up the 13th position, it will fill up your first first sponsors diagram. Okay, if you look at it closely, what is happening now is actually in the same diagram, you also make money, upline also make money, downline also make money. So that what does it mean? Nobody left behind, guys. As long you already sponsored 2 and you're qualified for the spillover, somewhere, somehow you will make money. Even though you compare with your upline, those who do fast, they will make, of course, definitely they are going to make a lot of tons of money. But compared to them, you are not earning the same, but at least you are not left behind. You will make money somehow. But what we suggest, we are earning Bitcoin, guys. We are collecting Bitcoin, guys. If you are a crypto enthusiast person like myself, Magic, Dr. Seiko, many other leaders over here. We have Achiever. We also have Lebo. So many leaders. We are very, very excited about Bitcoin. Do you know why? This is a dream for us, guys. For myself, few years back, it's a dream for me to holding a Bitcoin, because you know why? I see Bitcoin as not only a digital currency or not only a earning opportunity. I see this as a legacy. All right. When I leave this world, what I'm going to leave left for my next generation of the people, I'm going to leave at least few Bitcoin for them. Maybe for us now, it's not yet grow very big, but I can be very, very pretty sure very soon we all going to be witness for this, right? Bitcoin going to create a history in a digital currency world. That's for sure. Nobody can deny it. All right. Imagine if you are managed to collect through this diagram, okay? Because this diagram doesn't stop here, guys. This is going to grow more crazy, more big, because you know why? The plan doesn't stop there. That is the first cycle. The second cycle onward, if you see, there are no blue color because you know why? The upgradation, the activation of the higher slot is only one time. All right. Once you activate the higher slot, that's it. You no need to pay any money, or the system doesn't owe any money from you to again and again to buy the higher slot. Only the 14th position. All right. 14th position. When you complete the 14th position, all 14 position, it will send the money to the respected upline diagram, and your diagram get recycled and it will give you another new diagram, so that you can sponsor more people or you can receive more spillover. You can continuously earn money. There are no stopping point, guys. There is no expiry date. There are no maintenance, nothing. You just activate yourself on ID and keep sponsoring people for the 0.001, and you may collect it. You will be surprised. Definitely it will happen. You will be surprised. But what going to happen to you personally when you are committed to Bitcoin wealth? All right. If you see position 4 and 5, there are no blue color because only already upgraded. Second cycle onward, you no need to pay for the upgradation. So what happened? Just now you are only making 6 times income on the one in a single diagram. Now you are making 7 times income, guys. Right? You are making 7 times income, and the 4th position will go to the royal pool system. So what happened? People, whenever they qualified for the royal pool, these are 100% passive income. They will receive monthly contribution from the leader. This will be equally distributed to those who qualify in a month. All right. So that's how the royal pool work. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, the placement will follow the numeric order. You can take screenshot of this page, guys. So you just have to follow the color code as what I mentioned earlier. This is a hard code matrix program. All right. You just need to follow the color code so that you can understand where is the money went. All right. Whenever somebody come and fill up the green position, it went to the upline diagram. It will fill up the upline diagram. When it's in the golden brown position, it's your pay position. When it's in the blue color, it's for the next slot upgradation. When it's in the light green, it will fill up your downlines diagram. When it's in the purple color, it will recycle and give you another new diagram. Very simple, guys, but very, very powerful. You know why? Because we have a magic formula here, a doubling income system. All right. So whenever you start in the slot 1, as what I mentioned earlier, you get the diagram. So whenever you sponsor people or you get spillover, you get paid by 0.001. Imagine the beautiful part of this diagram, guys. If you look at it closely, there are 14 positions, but you no need to complete all these 14 positions to go to higher slot, guys. You just need to complete the first 5 positions and you will go to the second slot ready. All right. Same thing will happen in second slot as well. You just complete 5 positions, you will go to the third slot ready. Very easy, very fast. You can go to higher slot and your income also grow bigger, guys. Because you see, if you are in the slot 1, your earning is 0.001, correct? When you are in slot 2, it becomes double the amount from the previous amount, guys, 0.002. And when you are in slot 3, the amount becomes 0.004. When you are in slot 4, guys, it becomes 0.008. Guys, if you look at it closely, let me show you the price chart. Okay. So today we are in 3 months plus, 100 over days plus, we're launching our program. Okay. If you look at it, slot 4, people are earning, those who are in slot 4 will earn 0.008 BTC, guys. 0.008 BTC, exactly today's value is $510. One-time payment. Just one hit in a slot 4, you get paid $510, guys. If you look at it at the position number 5, all right, slot 5, one time you hit your pay position, get somebody fill up, your payment is 0.016 BTC. It equivalent to $1,021, guys. Just one hit. Just now I mentioned in a diagram, you can collect is in a single diagram 6 times or 7 times income you can hit. All right. Just one time income already $1,000, guys. And this is only slot 5. We have all the way up to slot 12. Many people are skeptical about our program nowadays when we are try to explain our program. When we are talking, many people are already start to talk about it. Collect 61 Bitcoin. Agree with me? When you are talking about this, people are like, how is possible? Just pay $60. Where the money coming from? Are they doing trading? Are they invest in a stock market? Are they doing a scam program? Is this true or not? So many questions are come up. Actually, it's very, very simple, guys. The real opportunity is doubling income mechanism, the magic formula. All right. This is why those who are in Bitcoin wealth today enjoy receiving a Bitcoin. all right, to their own respected wallet, because the system is already hard-coded. Everything is very, very good. People are enjoying doing business, receiving Bitcoin. Okay. So if you look at it just in slot 5, slot 6, guys, okay, one time income $1,000. In slot 6, one time you strike income is about $2,000. Imagine, guys, in a week, if you strike 2 or 3 times income in slot 5, slot 6 only, how good is that for you? How good your life would be turned out. All right. So if you look at it, the higher slot, it's already a very, very amazing, guys. But are you going to pay any money for these slots for you to activate the slot, or you want to buy the slot in order to earn money? No, the system itself upgrade for you guys. Can you see how beauty is that? All right. So this is a very, very fantastic system that anyone can start, and anyone can start to collect Bitcoin. So that's what we are saying. And many people say, I also mentioned just now, holding a Bitcoin is a dream for me before few years ago. All right. When I found a fantastic system, I don't waste any more minute, guys. I just participate, and I keep sponsoring people. Today we are collecting Bitcoin. All right. So if you look at it, many people are skeptical. Even holding 0.01 BTC, guys, is a dream for many people, In slot 5, every time you hit income, it's your 0.16 BTC. All right. If you are in slot 6, you can see the number 0.03, guys. Every time you hit income. Can you see how fast, how closer to collect one Bitcoin? If you are in slot 8, every time you strike income, guys, is 0.128 BTC. You just strike maybe 7 or 8 times income, already collected 1 Bitcoin, guys, in slot 8, When you are in slot 9, just strike 4 times income. You see how much Bitcoin you receive. Already collected 1 Bitcoin, guys. And you are in slot 10. Every 2 times income is already 1 Bitcoin. And slot 11, every time you strike income is 1 Bitcoin, guys. This is almost $65,000, And nobody is paying $65,000 to join this business. Everybody is paying 0.001 BTC, which is only $65. And you get paid 1 BTC, which is $65,000. Can you see how beautifully designed the plan? We have to be thanks to have this kind of plan for us to do the plan, guys. And trust me, many people already enjoy doing Bitcoin well. And in slot 12, every time you strike income is 2 Bitcoin, guys. Wow. This is already amazing. I bet you guys, you can see, if you are not trust this plan, just wait and watch us, all of us, those who are doing, all right, in next 6 months or next 1 year, those who already complete slot 12, they will be flying everywhere, guys. They don't care about those who don't join, those who don't believe, because they believe themselves. They work hard for it, and they deserve. They are enjoying their life in a different state of level. And trust me, you also can be one of them. All you need to do is just sign up yourself at slot 1, 0.001. Follow the hardcore matrix program. All right. You also can collect 61 Bitcoin, guys. All right. So this is the simple chart. If you look at it, if you just complete one stretch, guys, start from slot 1. If you just complete one stretch up to slot 12, you may collect that 61 Bitcoin, guys. Just do the calculation and see one Bitcoin is $65,000 today value. How much ready? 10 Bitcoin, guys. How much ready? 61 Bitcoin. This is so crazy, Are you going to pay for it every time you earn Bitcoin for the withdrawal or for the maintenance or for the nothing? You don't have to pay anything, guys. Unlike only thing you need to pay is 0.001 to buy the engine under your sponsor link. All right. So that's the beauty of the program. So everyone can earn 61 Bitcoin. It's very easy, but very powerful program. All right. We also have a ranking system in our program. All right. When you just register, you start as a member. When you complete your first 2, you become Ignite. All right. When you achieve your level 3, we call it slot 3, you become a beginner. When you are on slot 6, you become a leader. When you are on slot 9, you become a champion. When you are in slot 12, you become a grand champion. All right. As what I mentioned earlier, there are no limit on a reward based on the ranks, no expiry of freeze policy for the slot, automatic and instant withdrawal, limitless earning through unlimited slots recycling, automatic slot upgrade featuring the quickest spillover mechanism. All right. So Bitcoin World, turning community into Bitcoin wealth. Join the movement, own the future. All right. This is a very, very fantastic opportunity, guys. Trust me, those who want to achieve big, those who want to really become a successful in life, those who want to provide the best for your children, for your wife, for your for your parents, for your family, this is the time. All right. Bitcoin is a bit lower price now. It's a good thing actually. We collect more Bitcoin at the lowest price. Imagine when you have 2 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin with you, and Bitcoin went to $100,000. How good is that? You gain another win over there when the price hiked. All right. So many things in our favor today. Make sure you taste the success. Don't miss out the opportunity. All right. With that, I hand over mic back to our speaker today. Thank you for the opportunity, guys. Let's do it
Whoa.
together and success together.
Thank you, Captain Vera. Super,
Thanks,
super,
brother.
super. Very on point, ladies and gentlemen. I want to, give you guys a good news. This room has been upgraded now to 500 capacity. So that's a new target for the community. So today we have hit 100 in our Zoom. So from now, our next target is 500. So tell everyone, you can call them to those who are hanging out. They can come in and the room has been upgraded to 500 capacity. We are going progressively and we are going to hit 10,000 and above on Zoom calls alone. Thank you so much, Captain Vera. I want to seize this opportunity to also highlight some little misinterpretation of the system. It happens, sometimes out of overexcitement. Sometimes people just go all out to tell people, oh, you can flood in as many accounts you want to flood in. But I just want, so that we can guide our community, because the moment somebody has a hope, a false hope, is giving the impression of a false hope by making the person maybe, oh, you can have up to 14 accounts all by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not really helping the person, because it will be too much for that person to bear. You know what it is. Like I tell people, this system with 3 accounts, you are good to go to any height, to any extent. So encourage your community members. Even if maybe you have an investor that have the capacity to get maybe 14 accounts, what we rather encourage is let him empower people that are ready to work under his or her 3 accounts. Just 3 accounts that you can focus and meticulously work. Even 1 account, you're good. But 3 accounts, because what? Maybe somebody want to open for his son, his daughter, knowing full well that you can walk through those accounts. But allowing somebody to do 14 accounts, yes, some of those earnings will come around him, but after a while, nothing is happening, because majorly the account that will have that effect is the number 1 account. Every other account is just, it doesn't really play out as expected. So it's important you advise your team. If somebody is willing, we are not saying that you can't do 14 accounts, but you must do it with, in a tactical manner. And what is that tactical manner? instead of you doing 14 account all to your credit, power your 3 account, then get people that are ready to work. Oh, I sponsor you with this account. Put them inside that account. Let them go and work so that your structure will move. You can spread, you can spill. But if you alone powered 14 account by yourself and you use those 14 accounts and start recruiting, man, it can be overbearing. I can tell you that for free. And with your 3 account, you can hit the highest of the highest as far as Bitcoin Wealth is concerned. Remember, there are no limit or cap as to what you earn on each account, meaning it's a continuous generated profit, non-stop, not ending, unlimited recycling and re-entering. So that's the beauty about this system. So I decided to say this so that, some of the leaders, we can also be able to guide our business partners or our community. Don't allow somebody to do up to that so that he will not be overwhelming. At the end of the day, and sometimes when things happen like that, the person will rather, instead of the person blaming his action, he will start blaming you. Why? Because maybe he felt you did not guide him aright. So let's take that to account. Please always educate and guide your followers aright so that they will avoid making mistakes. More than 2-3 accounts is okay for you, but anybody doing up to 10, 7 account is the workload is too much. So you have to guide them properly. So at this point, we also have another great leader in the house in person of Mr. Achieva. Mr. Achieva, I would like you to unmute yourself. You're a co-host today, to share your thoughts based on what has been shared, your own understanding, what really got your fantasy when it comes to Bitcoin Wealth. I want you to share your experience so far with the community. Over to you, Mr. Achieva. Thank you so much.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Seiko and the Magic Malaysia and the Captivera. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. So far, so good. I'm always happy about this project. At least we have a project whereby one can build retirement. And what excites me so much about the project is that it's something in 10 years to come is still here. When I look at this project, I feel so much hope that yes, one can really build a proper world. Because looking at the value of Bitcoins, if you give yourself from now to, let me say 2030, in 5 years' time to come, you will never be poor. So when I look at this project, I say, no, this is the right. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, brother. Yes,
Yes,
leadership.
brother, we are with you.
Okay. So when you look at this project, you will see that with it, you can escape poverty for good if you really know what you are doing. Like I do tell people, you don't focus on the cost, you focus on the value. Because sometimes people will say, oh, $65, oh, 2 people, 3 people. Now you have to check yourself financially. How are you doing financially? So this project has really kind of helped me so much, lately. And that's why I personally, I have decided to build my retirement here because this is something, there is no CEO, there is no founder, there is no admin, there is no middleman. Your earning go directly to your wallet. And imagine having a lot of, like Captivera said, this is a kind of legacy. Do you know if you have a lot of Bitcoins, let me say 20, 50 Bitcoins in your wallet, and probably, let me say, something happened, and you're no more, your children can inherit those Bitcoins if they have your free scheme. So what we have here, you can look at it as something so little, but it's so massive. I'm not here to hustle to survive. I'm here to build wealth. I'm here to collect BTC as I can because most people out there, let me say most of the famous, most powerful rich men out there, every week they are buying Bitcoins. They don't want to sell it out. But here we have a project that can enable us to collect as many as Bitcoins to escape poverty. 2 people should not hinder you. Getting 3 people should not hinder you. Fighting to become financially, stable should not, be a stress to you. Because in this life, you must do everything possible to make sure that you gain financial freedom. It's very, very important. Because if you're in poverty, I'm telling you, people are going to mess you up. People are going to mess you up. So this project here is giving me hope, 100%. So when I wake up every morning, I'm so happy that I'm a member of Bitcoin's World, because I know that in a few years to come, my dear, I'll be very, very far. Very, very far. So I don't have time to jump around looking for something, building all this kind of platform that comes today, tomorrow they disappeared. And by the end of the day, our network relationship have been destroyed. We keep on running in circle. So I'm so much excited. I'm so pleased with Bitcoin's World. And I'm telling you, I'm going to win bigger here, including everyone that's been intentional with this project. And I want to tell you that this project can help everyone, depending the kind of family you come from, depending how financially you are doing, or maybe you're a salary earner. I do tell people that, any salary cannot build wealth for you. Your salary is just for you to manage your poverty. You cannot go far with your salary. You need to find something that can help you to build a proper income, so that if you're not here tomorrow, your children are not going to suffer. So with this project we have here, once you find yourself in this place, you do the right thing. Because the problem I have with people is that they find themselves in the right place doing the wrong thing. Or sometimes they're going to the right place at the wrong time. You are hearing about Bitcoin's worth now, and you are still watching, looking whether they will disappear or that kind of a thing. With your common sense, you should see that money is going to people's wallet. Money is going to everyone's wallet. There is no central wallet where the Bitcoin is going, or they will say, okay, tomorrow they disappear. No, as members join the project, that Bitcoin is going to another active member's wallet. Such a project cannot disappear because it's already been deployed on the blockchain. So please, when you find yourself in the right place, do the right thing. And when you see the right place, go there at the right time. Stop coming late. Join in. Getting 2 people is not a big deal. Getting 3 people is not a big deal. You can use your TikTok. You can go live there. You can use your WhatsApp status. You can go on the Facebook and then promote, search for group. You can do it. It's not that maybe you depend only on your friend. And even sometimes you join a business and you cannot get 2 friends. That means the friends you have, they're not useful. Yes, that shows you that you don't have any friend. Because I don't see how you are joining a business and you cannot get common 2 friends. Everyone is having a money problem in the world. Your friends are having money problem. So when you get into something that will help them to level up financially, you get them in. And if you struggle to get friends that can be able to do business with you, just know that you don't have useful friends. So what you need to do, you have to rebuild your circle. You have to check your contact list and then know what you are doing. You have to move with people that can be able to motivate you, challenge you to become the best version of yourself. So please, let us take this opportunity serious. For me, I'm always super excited. Like I said before, the finger of God is in this project. So don't play with it. And not everyone will see the value in this project. Yes, but those that will see the value, they will escape poverty for good. Thank you.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Thank you, Mr. Achiever. This is awesome. Guys, like I tell people, it's only in Bitcoin worlds that you hear people pouring out their hearts. We are not hyping. We are not making another presentation for you here. Nobody's trying to psych your fantasy. We are telling you real life experience, the decisions we have taken, why we are doing what we are doing, why we are stopping at nothing until the goal and the target for everyone in Bitcoin world is 61 Bitcoin. Thank you so much. At this point, I believe we have some key leaders here that want to share their experience. I want to give opportunity to 3 people on this call tonight. Just unmute yourself. I've opened the mic. Unmute yourself and just, inspire somebody. Because it's not enough for you. You are not yet a success until the investment of your personality has impacted someone else. So it's not enough to be experiencing the beauty, the happenings in Bitcoin world and you just keep quiet. So I want to open up the mic for every party. Even if you're joining us for the first time and you had such an amazing experience, unmute yourself and share with the community. We want to hear from you. We want to learn from you. So the floor is open. So who are those people in the call tonight? Just share us one new thing you have learned from tonight's call. Thank you so much. Before we call it
Please,
a
let
day.
me answer this. Yeah, sorry, please let me answer. Okay, I think okay. Because someone was asking, okay, how many circles do we have in slot 1? It's unlimited. Okay,
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
I've
So
answered
while
that.
we are
It's
waiting for that person, you can put up your electronic hand. I just want to, play our very theme song, Bitcoin World Reggae, taking you to the height of the heights. Enjoy while we wait for the next speakers.
Great day, great people, great leaders rise again. Open your eyes and see the future. Digital wealth is moving around the world.
Yeah, man.
Don't sleep on your destiny.
Don't sleep on your destiny,
Oh yeah,
guys.
now, let's go. Bitcoin wealth is here today, changing many lives in every way. Focus your mind and never delay. Coins keep dropping every day, every hour, every minute. Blessings flowing, come and get it. Tell your brother, tell your sister. Worldwide movement getting bigger. Wake up in the morning with a positive vibe. Opportunities knocking, don't run and hide. Many people suffering, looking for a way. Bitcoin revolution coming every day. No more fear and no more doubt. Stand up strong and work it out. Learn the system, stay determined. Your breakthrough already confirmed. One person tell another one. Spread the message under the sun. From Lagos down to Kingston town. Bitcoin fire can cool down.
The fire can cool down, man.
Financial grace. No discrimination, every tribe and race. Poor man rising, strong and free. Digital future for you and me. Bitcoin wealth is here today, changing many lives in every way. Focus your mind and never delay. Coins keep dropping every day, every hour, every minute. Blessings flowing, come and get it. Tell your brother, tell your sister. Worldwide movement getting bigger. Some people laugh when the journey starts, but determination gives a lion heart. Plant your seed and watch
those
it
with the
grow.
lion heart
Step by
tonight?
step, your wealth will flow. No lazy mind, no negativity. Hard work brings prosperity. The world is changing very fast. Smart people moving at last. Let's go. Bitcoin movement never stop. Wallet getting heavy non-stop. Africa rising to the top. Tell somebody. Make them tell somebody. Financial freedom for everybody. Root rock reggae. Digital blessing. Bitcoin world forever.
Yeah. Bitcoin world forever, ladies and gentlemen. So at this point, who are those who want to share their experience on tonight's call and their experience so far? Share your testimony. I just want to hear you speak. Okay, I don't have a name to it, please. Can you talk to us? Your mic is unmuted.
All right. Greetings to everyone again. Yeah. I like to share some statistics on the program. Yeah. So there are altogether 12 slots, doubling at each slot. Yeah. So we have joined this program approximately 105 days, give or take 1 day. Yeah. 105, 106 days. Now, slot 1 is at around $65. Slot 2 is around $130. Slot 3 is around $260. And then slot 4, 520 per pay position. Yeah, you may receive 520 again and again. Yeah. Slot 5 is $1,040. Right? One pay position to you is $1,000.